Every year, millions of Americans are affected by cancer. Jimmy Valvano was one such American. With the backing of ESPN and his passion and other corporate sponsors, he was able to start the Jimmy V Foundation in order to find a cure for cancer. Now, this is a particular interesting subject for me because cancer runs through my family, and I'd like to see a cure before I get to that age. And today, I'd like to talk to you. Today with my research, I'd like to talk to you about their history, their facts about cancer, and their research on it, and their future goals. First, I'd like to start off with a short video that he's known for. Many of you might have seen this on the ESPYs. I'm going to only give you a minute of it. It's actually like 20 minutes long, but I have time for shorts.
ESPN has been so kind to support me in this endeavor and allow me to announce tonight that with ESPN's support, which means a lot, their money and their dollars, and they're helping me, we are starting the Jimmy V Foundation for Cancer Research. And its motto is, don't give up, don't ever give up.
Legendary basketball coach Jim Valvano, better known as Jimmy V, was diagnosed with bone cancer in June.
Alright, so that's just some of the history. He actually died 2 months later after that speech, so he never actually got to see his foundation take off. Some history. It was started in 1993 after he was diagnosed with a bone cancer, and it was actually terminal, so he had to quit ESPN and all his jobs. So it was highly publicized when he actually got it. So it brought a lot of awareness to cancer in general. And it's not a really big operation. It's only run by 16 people in North Carolina. So I found that pretty shocking. And also the way the grants are given out, it's by a panel of scientists, so it's not just like the guys in the office, it's actually people who actually research cancer themselves, and that's how they figure out who gets the funding. And since its beginning, it's donated over $90 million to research in over 100 facilities nationwide, and that's pretty shocking since how they just started in 1993, and they're kind of the new kids on the block. Funding is decided by, like I said earlier, in the scientists, by the panel of scientists. Here's some of the facts and research on it. 77% of all cancer are diagnosed in people, 55 and over. About 600,000 Americans will be expected to die from cancer in 2012, and that is supposed to go up, every year after this. It's just how many people are going to be diagnosed with cancer in 2012. And I found these to be kind of shocking. 1 out of every 3 women statistically, in the audience will be diagnosed with cancer, and over half the men statistically will be diagnosed with cancer by the end of their life. And this is stating that it's supposed to double by 2050 to 2.6 new cases of cancer every year. And they offer 3 types of grants. The first grant they offer is the V-Scholar grant. It's for young scientists who are studying cancer and show promise in it, and that's $200,000 over 2 years. The next one is the V Foundation grant, which is for actually applying what they found out in the research in the labs and trying to apply it into the hospitals so it can be used effectively. And the other one is a designated grant program, and it's for foundations and locally who try to educate on cancer to maybe survivors and their families. Here are their future goals. I just basically put out their mission statement, which is basically to find a cure for cancer, and if not, just find better medicine. Just continually find out more and more about cancer, and not just stay stagnant. Thank you for listening to